up, Scorpio? This is going to be a love forecast for the first half of July. This is for my Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It really helps out my channel. And if you're new here, I do put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I also do offer personal readings, and all the info for that's in the description box of the video. And I am on TikTok and Instagram. If you want to follow me over there, I put the links to those in the description box as well. So let's get started. Spirit, what's coming in please for my Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus in the area of love. First 2 weeks of July. Any love messages for my Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. First 2 weeks of July. The Moon, Scorpio, the Hanged Man, Four of Pentacles. A lot of holding onto something, Scorpio, or something that's causing a block or a lot of fear, or holding onto a situation that maybe you're feeling there's a deception, but you know, you're sort of feeling like you're stuck in it. I mean, we Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, the Page of Swords in the reverse. It's like something's unfinished. You feel like you can't shift out of it, or there's cycles here with a person. The Moon, deceptions. I mean, Hangman, you've got 1 foot in, 1 foot out, but there's a sense of either they're holding on to you or withholding from you. There could be money matters in the mix here for a Pentacle. Someone could be holding on tight to something financially, to the financial aspects. I don't know. The Page of Swords in the reverse, it's like that can be not very nice communication, or the Page of Swords in the reverse can be sparse communication or no communication. Maybe there's a lot of watching, not much movement. I mean, tell me about the Hangman. I mean, the Hangman on a spiritual note is about surrender. So what I'm getting is, Scorpio, perhaps this is something that is still going on for you more on an emotional level, like you're being called to surrender and let go of something. Maybe there's something that's out of your control. Okay, because the Four of Pentacles is we're holding on tight. Maybe we're hoping something's going to shift or be different. And the more we hold on, the more stuck we feel. It's like, instead of setting yourself free. I mean, Hanged Man, surrender, let go. Knight of Cups in the reverse. Either someone has not really come through or provided you with a genuine offer, or they're around you and what they offer is feeling very not genuine. You know, Knight of Cups and the Moon, that can be sort of, Knight of Cups in the reverse and the Moon, this can be, like I said, deception. Maybe someone is sort of not quite what they seem. I'm sorry, Scorpio. Let me have a look. Knight of Cups in the reverse, King of Pentacles. I mean, some of you are in a commitment with this person, or you're dealing with someone in a commitment. Maybe that's why they're not coming forward and offering you something genuine, or if you're in a commitment with someone or there's financial issues. Maybe you've been waiting to like shift out of that dynamic, but there's a lack of, you know, genuine cooperation. I don't know. I mean, Six of Swords. Yeah, like you want to move away from this, move it into a smoother, either move it into a more peaceful place or move away from it. Some of you are dealing with a situation that involves distance or travel or over water. We've got Five of Cups in the reverse. You are trying to get past like some disappointment here. Five of Cups, some losses. Oh, Scorpio. I mean, tell me about this King of Pentacles. I mean, you are focused on stability, what's going to be practical and wise for you. Hierophant card in the reverse. Either you're dealing with someone that won't commit to you, or you're dealing with the breakdown of a commitment and it's like the fallout from that, and there's been a lot of deception. Do you know what I'm saying, Scorpio? Lover's card in the reverse. It's like a love that's ended up feeling kind of one-sided. Lover's card in the reverse. I mean, either someone didn't choose you, Scorpio, because they didn't want to commit, or they're in another commitment, or something in their behavior was just, I don't know, not right. Four of Wands in the reverse. God, there's been a lot of lack of stability, okay? So for some of you, yeah, breakdown of a home, of a relationship. Could be dealing with someone that has some psychological stuff going on here with the Moon card, some depression, whatnot. I'm not judging that whatsoever. Queen of Wands, Two of Cups. Someone that you feel like you had a strong connection with, a lot of attraction as well. Queen of Wands can be very attractive, very sexy. I mean, that can also be you, Scorpio, but what I'm saying is the Lovers card in the reverse, there's something here that ended up or is feeling very one-sided, is feeling like not fulfilling. Perhaps you've been neglecting to sort of pour love into yourself. Got an Emperor card here and then a Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, a King and a Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so either you felt like you were the other person, the third party, or maybe there's a third party in your dynamic. Maybe you were in a commitment and there was some kind of a third party that broke down the connection, or a deception. Anyway, Scorpio, I mean, I'm going to try to see what else is coming in, but it seems to be what the universe is saying is, because the Wheel of Fortune, it's like something's not going to shift till you make a decision to maybe surrender this yourself, like let go. Because I think that, not that you're necessarily holding on to this person, you're holding on to some kind of a resentment or a pain in connection to it. The Emperor card is about taking back control, taking back your power. This can be a husband and a father figure, and this could play into this situation, but it really is about authority. Now, I did say control. I have to, give you the difference between what I said and what I mean. Like the Emperor card, the way that you take that control is by controlling, tempering yourself and that inner balance, and not trying to control the outside in order to feel differently or to feel free. Okay, because I think this is what's keeping you stuck. 8 of Swords, to feel free. This is like the Jail card. This is mental imprisonment. It's where we go round and round about something and we feel trapped and we feel like we can't move forward. It's self-imposed. Some of you have ties to this person that maybe, if it is financial, that's hard. But the mental aspect is when we keep obsessing about something and we feel like we can't let go. So Spirit is saying it's time to maybe re-examine that. How you can set yourself free and move forward in a better direction for yourself, okay? We've got Taurus energy, Aries energy, Pisces energy with the moon. 8 of Swords, the Temperance card. Didn't I say to temper yourself? This could be really testing your patience and have been going on for some time. But there's something about seeing a higher perspective here about what you want to balance within yourself, where you give your power away, where you give away too much to the outside to dictate how you should feel. All right, with that Moon card. So you're dealing with a person with a lot of Moon energy, so things sort of aren't quite what they seem, or there's deception, but the Moon is also our own subconscious blocks and fears. Maybe there's a fear in letting go of this, because better the devil like what's it like when I'm not carrying around all this heaviness? So I also feel like maybe there's been some self-worth issues wrapped up in this, so there's something about you, the Hangman is about enlightenment. So if things are not moving and you're getting very frustrated that they're not shifting, that's a major arcana, which means that things are in suspension for a reason, and it is a bit out of your control, but it's an opportunity to pause and surrender, and that's going to give you the freedom. Okay, so this reading won't be for every Scorpio, guys. It seems to be quite specific, so I'm sorry. But Page of Wands, new perspective. That's where your enlightenment's coming in. I also feel like Scorpio, Page of Wands, this is about new opportunity around you, flirtations, fun, adventure. So as soon as you let go of all of this heaviness, your energy opens up, and this is like the universe wanting to bring in something that is exciting and enjoyable and more in alignment for you. See, that's the Wheel of Fortune. It wants to shift, but the shift is going to start with you and a change in the perspective and a releasing. So the Temperance card. So this is about healing. It's about rebalancing and tempering from the inside. It's also divine intervention. So maybe this is on pause for a reason, as I explained. But also it is divine timing, meaning that I think that maybe you have had to go through something to learn about where you give your power away so that you can bring in a more balanced connection, which is what the universe wants to present to you. Some of you have a flirtation around you in July. I'll get some of the Almira's oracles to see about new love. Page of Wands, the 7 of Swords, the King of Swords. Yeah, there's a new perspective. I mean, the 7 of Swords and the King of Swords. 7 of Swords in the reverse. You've caught someone out on something, Scorpio, And you're getting a new perspective around that. You had someone, I think, that was very avoidant, that was not honest. This is not a good combination. Okay, King of Swords and the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Someone that was maybe very manipulative or could even be quite nasty. And maybe this is still going on. I feel like this is on pause, you're on a break, or there may be a lack of communication, but I feel like maybe this has cycles, or there's still a tie, as I said, or you're still holding on, maybe hoping it's going to change or it's going to be different. I feel like you're getting this new perspective around it, right? The Seven of Swords in the reverse, I mean, this is deceptions, but you're understanding that it's not a reflection of you, and you're letting go also of the resentment by realizing that, because sometimes we hold on to something because it's so personal for us. There's a wound there. But I feel like you're just dealing with someone, Scorpio, that has some deep wounding themselves. I mean, this is kind of narcissism and whatnot. Moon, King of Swords, and the Seven of Swords in reverse. So you are releasing that and taking back your power and control and pouring the love back into yourself. Now, I think that you had a strong connection there. I just looked up, it was 11:11 on the recording. So you are realigning with your destiny and what's right for you, what's meant for you. There was wisdom in this with that Hierophant card, but pain. Let me just get a Mystic Black Rose. That's not really moving much, Scorpio. So what I'm getting is this is more so the move and the change is starting from within. And then I see that Wheel of Fortune shifting, breaking karmic cycles. Okay, side piece, flirting with others, I just saw. For some of you, that's really played into it. What did I say, Scorpio? Look at this. It starts with you. So we've got ascending, learning, transcending, new phase. So this is about new stuff coming in with you transcending. Six of Swords, lesson learned, right? It's this. Jealousy, being petty, rumors, talking behind back. Yeah. So this is also that nastiness, the King of Swords and the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So you could be dealing with people in the mix where there's a lot of nastiness, or this person could be pretty nasty. There could also be a lot of jealousy playing into this situation. You know, Four of Pentacles, Scorpio, is possessiveness. Maybe there's a part of you that's a little jealous if, you know, it's played into, this could have wounded you in some way, where maybe if you felt like you were not appreciated wholly or chosen, or there's another person in the mix, sometimes that is what keeps us holding on for too long and prevents us from being free. Okay, I hope that that's articulate enough for you to understand. But frozen, not speaking, not taking action. As I said, so I don't think this person's taking any kind of action. It might be driving you a bit insane because there may be stuff that needs to be resolved, or it's just frustrating because you feel like you've lost control. But I already explained how you can take back control, right? Yeah, there we go, completely done. Moving on, ending cycles, lessons learned, coming full circle. You don't want to come full circle, Wheel of Fortune. You want to end these cycles so that you can move forward and you can transcend and have something better, new phase. Now let's get a Mirrors Oracles, because I want to see if we get anything new coming through. I mean, some of you may have new around you already. You may know who I'm talking about, Page of Wands, but there's something about this that's, it's like it's keeping you stuck. It might be also a lot of projection, because the moon is our own blocks and limitations, and it's like Spirit saying, you know, as within, so without. You need to surrender and let go of that stuff that's hurt you. Otherwise, you might find that you are having a repeat feeling all the time. Like there can sometimes be a projection, right? We always assume that we're going to have the same experience. So we self-sabotage, or, you know, you might be very closed off now. I just saw young female, youthful, fun, Page of Wands type energy. So it doesn't have to be female. It's not gender specific, but Page of Wands is like a fun, flirtation, adventurous type of a energy. Let's see, money, wealth, finances. Some of you are very focused on your finances. As I said, some of you, money is playing into this situation, or others of you, maybe you're meeting people through, like, you know, your work scenario. Let me have a look. Dating, whining, dining, romance. Okay. serious relationship, marriage, partnership. Some of you come out of a serious relationship and you're dating and there's money issues. Some of you are dating and there's a serious relationship in the works, but you might be self-sabotaging. I mean, there could be a lot of trust issues here, Scorpio, because I'm seeing that there's a lot of deception wrapped up in this situation, but don't assume every situation is the same. You've changed. If you're a different version of yourself, why would you have the same again? You understand what I'm saying? Courting man, uniform, professional. So there could be someone that wants to court you, or that could be you courting. Also professional, you know, you could be meeting someone through your professional network. Mature man, older man, mature in age. That could be you or someone that you're dealing with. It could be someone, you know, if they're not mature in age, this is just a very probably more grounded type of a person that could potentially want a relationship with you, Scorpio. I mean, maybe you don't feel like you're ready for that. There's the Temperance card. So I do think that universe is trying to give you something else, and divine timing, like they're bringing you in something that I think maybe you are ready for, but you may have fear getting in the way. But some of you might just feel like you want to take your time. Okay? Soulmate, great connection. You see? Relationship. So there's someone around you or coming in, Scorpio. I think that there's a lot of fear, and I think there's something that needs to be let go of to free yourself, to move forward and have, in the very least, more joy, more happiness in the moment. And other than that, potentially, you know, a serious relationship. Okay? All right, Scorpio, I hope that that resonated for you. And if so, you can give me a like and a comment, please. And I will check in with you guys in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.